All right. All right, there we go. Okay. Should definitely get a starting soon screen. So you don't have to sit there and listen to all that. But anyway, we are live. We are live for the first time on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Working on learning all this tech. Taking me a little bit, but we are getting there. And if you notice, the title today is a journey to 10 million gold before midnight. So I want to hit my goal of 10 million gold before the expansion hits. And hopefully we will learn a lot along the way. I'm going to try to do a whole lot of different stuff. And you can get some gold as well. It's always the goal here. And we are not starting at zero. They got what, 4.7 million in my bank, my warband bank right now. And then my this character's only got 113,000. No, last week he had 1.5 million. But I went ahead and pre-ordered the Midnight expansion. And I got the Epic Edition. That was like let's see. It was a lot of gold. It was basically 2.3 million gold to buy in tokens. And it really messed up my character screen as well. I had everything all set up nicely, and it just really screwed it up. Oh, one thing there. Here it goes. Okay. So anyway, it's kind of where I'm at. Here, I'll show you the character select screen right now. I got my concentration alts for enchanting. Got my haste ring guys. I can do haste rings. And then my crit and mastery ring guys. I think those two are both, one's crit, one's mastery, and the other guy's an extra haste. And then my radiant power enchants guys. And then fiery weapon, I got 2 there. And then I have still got what, 4, 5, 6 to set up still. So we'll be doing some of that today. But we'll also be working on my main guy. How I got to my 4.6 or 4.7 million so far has basically just been doing tailoring with enchanting and disenchanting a whole lot and selling exquisite weaver cloth bolts. I'll continue doing that, but that's not going to be the only thing that I do. I need to really up my game to get to, I feel like, to get to 10 million and beyond. So that's where we are starting. Let's see what we got. Oh man, didn't sell very much at all yesterday or last night. 570 gold. That's not good. Got a lot of stuff here. Prices have kind of really dropped over the weekend, which is, I guess, kind of expected. But it's still in a good spot, I guess. It's still profitable for me. One of my mantras with this is to not buy so much weaver cloth that you get stuck with a lot of high price stuff that you buy when prices start falling. But as you can see, I still got a ton of stuff that I kind of not really stuck with, but that I do have. But luckily, I think price is still above 66 gold each. So if I'm above that, I'm still making gold per every bolt I sell. So that is good. So I did sell a lot yesterday, but you know, over the weekend, I don't like selling all that much just because because the competition's so high. I can usually just do it during the week. That is good. So I'm going to see, we still have a ton of this stuff. Not going to do any of that. We need storm dust, so I'm going to be disenchanting some things here. I already started selling some of those bolts we just put up. That's good. I just craft 100 of these things. Oh. Wait, that didn't update. Drink my potion. Yep, my speed. There it is. Okay, 75 and 29. Okay. We'll let that sit there and craft for a minute. And I'm very excited for Midnight Expansion to come out. Another reason I want to do the 10 million gold challenge is to make sure I have enough gold for when all the housing stuff comes out. Because I feel like that's going to be a huge gold sink in this game. So we'll see on that for sure. Check this. Yes, we are good. All right, I think I got my chat set up so I can see everybody on both Twitch and YouTube. So if you type anything in the chat box, I should be able to see it on from both platforms. I still need to work on figuring out some background music and all that kind of stuff, but we'll get there. I don't think that's too terribly important. But that is okay. I'm going to disenchant some of these and get more storm dust. Yeah, I like doing this, but at the same time, a lot of people really dislike doing it because it takes quite a bit in order to disenchant everything and shatter things. But I usually do it like at nights when I'm watching Netflix or something on my other monitor. So I can just kind of listen for the little ping when it disenchants and just hit my button again while I'm watching the show. So that's pretty exciting. But that's why I also want to dive into other things and other ways of making gold too. Just kind of get well-rounded in the area. Don't have to sit and do this for a long time. We also probably set up one of my other concentration alts today. I'm gonna mess with this for just a few minutes. Get these disenchanted and shattered. Maybe craft up another batch for my concentration alts for their setup. I know a lot of people do decks when they do that. And that works too. It might actually work better, I don't know. One thing I gotta figure out. I'm planning on putting out a YouTube video over the concentration alt setup, how it's changed, how it's updated for season 3. But I still got to work out some of the kinks in it in order to really get it going well, and for where it doesn't cost a ton of gold to set up. I think that's kind of the tricky part when doing concentration alts, is how fast you can recoup your initial investment into it. Getting all the acuity and knowledge points and all that stuff. And we're still selling a bunch of the bolts that we put up. And let's check, make sure I still have some up. Oh yeah, well, sold a few. Need a couple people just to buy them all immediately. And we're still on top of the pile, so that's good. Real good. Also kind of working on a spreadsheet for this stuff. And that's been fun. Been definitely different. I collected some data, but it's still definitely a work in progress. We will get there. Right. Right. Looks like we got some people from YouTube hanging out with us. I feel like I'm a little all over the place this morning. But I guess you have that on Monday mornings, am I right? But I appreciate everybody who's stopping by and hanging out, or just stopping by and checking what's going on. Day one of the journey to 10 million, and I feel like we're starting in a good spot. Still a little bit nervous about the whole thing, but if we get there, we get there. If we don't, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. All right, Shattered Essence. I'm gonna break these down. And the Storm Dust. Some of the rank 2 ones. Let that cook for a minute. Like I had a new follower when I was offline. Dennis TV Live. Thanks for following, man. Don't know if you're here hanging out, but I do appreciate that. So I hope everyone had a good weekend. I did. I got to avoid the grocery store this weekend, so that was good. Didn't have to spend very much time there at all. I was actually able to stay home and do this. And play WoW and get caught up on my weekly stuff before tomorrow. I got my 3 delves all done. The rank 11. I got all my gilded crests for the week. And finished the story mode. That was something different. I don't know if you guys tried to do that or killed the last boss and then the new raid. But that was interesting. Well, it was at phase 1.5. It took me a couple wipes to figure out that I had to actually mount up on my own character, and then figure out exactly where to go. But once I figured that out, I was good to go. Felt a little dumb dying on the story mode, but hey, you know, that happens sometimes. Right, let's see. He's still good here. Hey Poe, thanks for the chat, man. Do you always break T2 shards? Yes, I always do. The reason being because I take the rank 2 storm dust that I get from there, and then I use that for my concentration alts. And then, so that's why I break the T2 down. I don't break the T3 down at all. I keep it for my alts as well. But yeah, tier 1 and tier 2 I always break down. Let's see, okay, we sold all those we had. I usually keep my stacks. I put up about 400, but YOLO, right? We'll throw it all up and see how that goes. All right. Yep, we're selling some of them already. So we'll let that go for a second. 300 of those. I'm going to do another batch of cups. Do about 100. And we'll keep that going. Might throw these in my bank for my alt I'm going to set up. And then we'll switch over and do that. But yeah, if you have concentration alts, like breaking down the tier 2 shards to get rank 2 storm dust, and then I keep the rank 2 storm dust and the rank 3 shards for my alts, for my concentration alts. If you don't have concentration alts, you could sell the rank 2 storm dust and the rank 3 gleaming shards on the auction house, and then just kind of put those up and sell those that way to get a little bit of extra gold. So you could do that as well. But yeah, I always break them down. Hey Marvin, isn't it better to sell Weaver cloth bolts? It can be. It depends. The way I look at it is, I mean, it can be profitable to do that, but I take it all the way because I feel like the more steps I go through in the entire process, the more chances for resourcefulness to kick in and multi-craft to kick in. And so I can make a little bit of gold just going from cloth to the bolts. But if I go all the way through the process, like I can make even more with the exquisite. And that way as well, I get the extra storm dust and stuff for my concentration alts. But if you're going for a semi-AFK way to make money or make gold, then that would work perfectly just to go from the cloth to the bolts and sell the bolts on the auction house. You just got to kind of watch the prices and just make sure it's profitable when you start with it and you can get them sold. So that's how. Oh yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Throwing these all in the ore bank. So yeah, it just kind of depends on, you know, how much time you have available, how much time you actually want to spend on this sort of thing, and fill this up. Man. Okay. I don't have that much storm dust on here right now because I've spent over the weekend. Went and did all my concentration alts. So let's go and hold on. Let's check the auction house. Selling a bunch of these. Okay, we're still good. But yeah, it's definitely a fluid process. So knowing your prices and what you buy stuff at and your break-even prices and stuff really helps. But usually if you craft from like, you know, base cloth to like exquisite to where you take your extra storm dust and put them into enchants, that usually makes, you know, increases the amount of gold you can make there. But what am I doing? But you can do it. There's, you know, there's a lot more ways to skin the cat, I guess you could say. All right, let's see how far I got this guy. Looks like this guy's at least got some gear on him. I guess I used him for the collector's bounty thing to farm mounts with. Oh boy. Okay, good. I got a Hearthstone set in Dornagle. That's good. Oh, he's level 80. I might have actually... I already got Enchanting picked up. I guess I already did some of the stuff on him, which is nice. Okay. So let's see, where's he at? 46? Man, that text gets smaller every time. Alright. I think I did the intro quest. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's probably why I got 330 acuity. Okay. So I need to go do the weekly. Get it done and out of the way.
Work cycle interrupted.
I just need one crystal.
Order. We must remember both.
Okay. How much knowledge do we have here? At 26. Okay, we've already done all that. Okay, so now, I guess the best thing to do... Oh, hold up. Start getting treasures. Or maybe I should... Okay, while I'm thinking about it, we'll go and we'll get all the books. And there is a new profession book in the Tazavesh that you can get once you hit rank 12 with a Koresh Trust. So that's basically, you know, free enchanting knowledge points.
And peruse my inventory again.
See, that costs 50 artisan's acuity. It gave me 10 points, which gives me 50 back. So it's basically free. Nothing super groundbreaking there, but you'll have that. Alright, and then there's one in Undermine. I think it's rank 12 you have to be for all of them. See what the Council of Dornagle. And Undermine. And the Crush Trust. Oh, don't go that way. As you can see, I'm a great driver. Oh yeah, we made it. We drove straight into the hotel. Nice. I usually hit the wall there. Alright, there's that one. Another thing I need to do is after... all my enchanting concentration alts only have one profession, so I need to figure out another one for all of them. Oh, not far enough out. I'm still not. Dang. All right. Oh. Look at this expert driving. Did you guys enjoy the driving part of Undermine? I thought it was kind of cool, but I'm really bad at it. So if I was good at it, I think it'd be really a lot better. Okay, so now let's head... Oh, yeah, he's 80. He can make it. Oh, I guess I can get him cloak too. Let's see. Oh, there's a quest. Man. Totally missed that. Okay, we've heard that before.
Champion.
There we go.
Walker has called for our aid against the void. My hunt for Xalatath draws to an end.
So all we got to do to get this unlocked is just to go through the portal, and then you can just go straight to the guy to get the thing.
The brokers are from Koresh?
We just got to open that up, then you get the thing from the guy, from the dude. So that works pretty well. All right, Mr. Head in here. Oh, let's skip the cinematic.
We forestall extinction.
My first time I see your stream despite driving. Your work with craft is great. Hey man, I appreciate you. This is the first time I've actually streamed on YouTube. I had only been streaming for like a week or two on Twitch, and I thought, you know what, why am I not doing this on YouTube?
As if we didn't have enough
And
trouble.
so far I'm glad I started to.
That postmaster is from your
And I appreciate you watching, but be careful driving and watching at the same time. That's probably not the best thing, but I appreciate it. All right, where's this guy? Oh, he's in the other room. Yeah, I always get confused. He's over here. Even a special thing is over there. All right.
Do you wish to trade?
Okay, let's see here. So now, there's that one.
The trust will save us.
I appreciate it, Marvin. I really do. It's like, if I can help one person make some more gold or get another mount or, level faster in WoW, then I feel like my videos and stuff have been great and helpful. But that's the goal. Oh, my first stone still on cooldown. Yeah, let's fly back here. If I can fly through here again without getting dismounted. Made it. I always feel like sometime I'm going to fly through there and it's not going to trigger the loading screen and me to go back to Dornigal, and I'm just going to fly and fall and die. Okay, so we got those 3 books. Where are we at with points now? We are... That's 59. About to start leveling here in a minute. But I don't know if you guys have the Mayu's knowledge tracker. It's a weak aura. So you can download weak auras. And then you can just Google Maya's knowledge point tracker. And you can get the code to put into weak aura. And then you can have this. This is very helpful setting up concentration alts for sure. There's the location of all the treasures, all the different books you need or you can buy. And it lets you know when you can start getting shimmering dust. But it doesn't tell you exactly not to fly over what you need. Like I just did there. All right. So, there's that. Okay, now I'll head back and go to Askahet and gather the rest of these. I think at this point, like the knowledge points isn't really the constraint with the concentration alts. It's usually the artisan's acuity. You definitely will want at least like 1,000, I think it is, in order to get all your gear and everything all set up and going. So that's good. I know in the beginning of the expansion, like the points were the main constraint, but since we're a couple patches in, it's not anymore. Especially since you can get the free points from the undermine and fresh trust. Okay, let's see. Where's that one closest? Oh yeah, I always forget about this one in the town. That's why I like having Tom and stuff, so I won't miss things. Not that I ever would, but and there's another book you can get here as well for Kej. And luckily that can be transferred across characters, so we can grab that book too. Yeah, down here. Book and what's that one called? Oh. Oh no. Hey Jonathan, popping in to say thanks for your vids. Your Disenchant Shuffle vid is probably what has made me the most gold. And your Earth and Skywriting video is how I level most of my concentration off. Hey, I appreciate that, Jonathan. I really do. I'm glad that the videos have been helpful. That's definitely the goal with that for sure. Okay, let's see. We need to get to... There we go. Thought I could put a marker with that. Yeah, the skywriting is I got that from the Skyward Descent Discord with I think it's Lena. You put a route together for that, what I showed in that video. And I thought, man, this is absolutely amazing, but not a lot of people were really doing it. But she's also got a 10 to 80 route that she put up. I haven't made a video on that yet, but definitely in the pipeline. I need to get it up fast. And it'll be for both Horde and Alliance. And it's 1080 is actually a bit faster than a 10 to 70. Than my 10 to 70 videos when I did it. I mean, man, some of those people that fly through there, they can do 10 to 70 in like 51 minutes, which blows my mind. I don't think I could ever go that fast. but yeah, it's definitely either way, it's still a lot faster to level that way. Okay, so I need cash here. Transfer some of that over. Oh, he's got a little bit. Need what, 565? So we'll just do 500. Have a little bit more than he needs, but that's okay.
Oh, hello.
Right.
Goodbye.
That's the 4 books there. Okay, now we need to head to... Where's that one at? Hollow Fall, I think. Oh, wait, that one's... Yeah. Click one of these other ones, I think. Yeah. Fly this way. But yeah, that 10 to 70 video like took off. Kind of surprised me a little bit. Still need to master skywriting. So I'm still pretty bad at it, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, there we go. Give me some juice. Juicing me up. That's good. Okay. Okay, is the other one closer? Yeah. In the big building. I should know that by now. Should totally know that by now. Get into the house he blows up. Okay, now we just got ringing deep to or depth or yeah. Whatever the name of the zone is. Ringing deeps, okay. Let's just fly to the flight master and then he can fly us there.
Belladar shift in your favor.
All right.
For the Empire.
Let the game drive for a little bit. Oh, wow. Man, we got a lot of people hanging out from YouTube. That's amazing. Really amazing. I appreciate it. Totally appreciate it. You guys ready for the midnight expansion? I think it's going to be pretty awesome. At least it better be. I feel like I'm banking a lot on housing being good. So, if they can just get that right, I think that'll be great. What else we got coming? We got Legion Remix coming up. That's going to be fun. Be probably another way to level up some characters. I think I need to delete some of my old ones I have. Got a ton of them that are like level 10 that just been sitting there for, man, like 12, 13 years or something. You know, they just sitting there hanging out. I did that a lot, especially at the very beginning, started playing WoW back in, 2004. Which is, oh my god. Or was it 2006 or, I don't know, but it's definitely making me feel old right now. But you guys know what I'm talking about. You got those alts just sitting there. They had the greatest intentions for, and then just for whatever reason, they never quite made it. Pour one out for my homies. My homie alts. Oh, shoot. Oh. Alright, this is good too. Get a disturbed earth. We'll be doing this. This is another major thing we'll have to be doing. In order to get all that stuff going. Oh, and that's even better. Even better. Every time you can get one of those early is great. There's 2 treasures you have to get to unlock the Shimmering Dust. And that is one of them. And usually they can come quite quick. But the last time I said that, The second one took forever to get, so hopefully that won't be the case with this. But we'll see, I guess. Okay, oh wait. Yeah. Why didn't that show up? Oh, I didn't even click it. Gotta click it. Gotta click it. Right. Oh, this is the one in the... Okay, I know where this one is. When I do my the skywriting alts, this is the one that I always dreaded like getting because it had so many mobs around it, and my characters are completely naked or had very little gear, which is still the case for a bunch of these guys that I have set up. But that shouldn't be too big of an issue now that we got a new patch out. Because getting those guys geared up probably won't be so bad. Or at least some gear to where they can take on things and not die. Okay. Let's see, so we don't want to do that one. Alright, so now we can just head back. Oh, Hearthstone's still down. So I guess we will fly. Where's the nearest flight path? Over here. Guy. Fly around the mountain. Oh, let's see. You can also get a bag in here. Let's see, what is it? Oh, you got a spell. You got a spell boom. You get the blueberry blast, then oyster, and then orange, and then mango. And boom. 34 slot bag. That's fun. I guess he technically doesn't really need the bag space, but free bag. Well, might as well, right? Okay, so have him fly. He can fly. Right. Just clicking around. I know it gets super quiet when I click out of the game. Sorry. I don't know, I'm just kind of just making sure everything is still running well and all that. I definitely need to get all that behind the scenes stuff for the stream all situated perfectly so I can just at a glance see everything and make sure everything's running right. But we'll get there. We will totally get there. So let's see, we got 91 points. We need, what, 160, I think? So we've almost got all of our points already. Well, we got a good chunk, not almost all of them. We're only got 91, and we need 160. So. Okay, so we definitely need the... Kind of looking down, because I kind of wrote some of this down. Because last time I did a video on this was back in January, I think. So I did a bunch of them then, and then I kind of stopped and just did those alts. So I gotta look at my notes. Okay, so we need the other treasure.
Do not
rush to conclusions.
See you, Marvin. Hey, man, thanks for coming in and hanging out. I definitely appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you again. All right, and through here, I normally switch this flight thing to slow it down a bit so I can see the treasures on the ground a little better. Especially it helps when it's raining because it sticks out better. Oh, I was hoping we'd get the second one we needed there, but I guess not. All right. Yeah, I usually just make a little circle around Dornagal. Usually the ones I find are back behind me. I usually just kind of check out down here first, and then I just go in a circle. Super fun. Oh, there's one. Okay, good. Come on, big money. Please be the one we need. No. Hopefully it's not one of those days. This part takes a while, but it's usually pretty quick to get both of them, but hoping streamer privilege would get what I needed faster, but it doesn't seem to be working that way. Oh man. At least we can see these. Oh man. No luck. Oh, okay, we got a bunch. Okay, we got like 3 of these things grouped up. See, what gear do I have on this guy? 547. I think I don't know where I got most of the gear on this guy at. Definitely need to figure that out. We're gonna do the full video. Oh man. Guess I just been spoiled with this. But we just got to do it to get the... Hey Joseph, thanks for stopping in, bud. What's the plan to reach 10 million? Well, that is a thing that I'm going to figure out kind of on the way as well. Right now, I'm just kind of... I definitely like to do professions, so I want to stick with that. But I might try some other farming and stuff. And it's pretty fluid right now. But to start out, tailoring, enchanting, and enchanting concentration alts is kind of where I'm starting with. But I do want to expand that out to, blacksmithing and inscription and all that kind of stuff. Start kind of simple and expand and see where I can get to. And I'm also not starting from 0. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but I already have like 4.7 million gold in my bank. But it's taken me a while to get that. So I thought if I do a challenge to 10, then that should give me ample opportunity to learn a lot more and get better and get a lot better at making gold. I can do the rest of that 210 before midnight launches. So that was definitely a long-winded answer to your question, but I think I got it. Hopefully I did. But I appreciate you stopping in. I just need help being able to play WoW for free with farming. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. If you're not really interested in profession doing that kind of thing, and you want to farm, then herbalism and mining, get those two together, get the right tools for that, and you can make, I don't know, some people are making like what, 30,000 gold an hour doing that. So that's definitely a good way. And when I first started this character, before I had all the gold, when I started was at 0 with this guy. I did herbalism and mining first in order to get some funds to expand, to be able to do tailoring and enchanting and stuff. So, but that's definitely a great place to start. It can be, I guess if you like farming, then that would be absolutely great. But it'll take a little bit of work, just like with everything in the game. Because if it was something super simple and super easy, where it didn't take any kind of time investment, then it would be nerfed for sure. But that's where I'd start. If I was starting from like 0 and I just enjoyed farming, I would do herbalism and mining. Let's see if you can do like what, 30, what did I say, 30,000? How am I standing there? 30,000 gold an hour. That's what, about, you can do that a couple hours a night for like a week, and then you'd have enough to get a token for the month. But yeah. Okay, so we got, I don't know, I knew there was a reason. Oh, I'm still got slow flying. But now I'm going to get these cuffs out of the bank.
My directive is to serve you.
And I think if you do the herbalism and mining, I think doing a druid would probably be the best bet there.
My thanks for your patronage.
I still think that's the case. Because you can stay mounted, and when you pick herbs and mine, which helps speed it up a lot. Cool, thank you, man. Professions just haven't clicked with me since Dragonflight. Maybe I should sit down and learn it though. Hey, man, I totally agree with that. When I came back to play WoW after a big break, I looked at the professions and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. This is so crazy. But sitting there and just taking just a little bit of time and learning it and stuff is definitely helped out a lot. For me, for tailoring and enchanting, but all the other professions, it still just looks overly complicated. But I feel you on that, man. Just, yeah, they definitely overhauled the professions. And I still don't know if it's really good. I do like some of the randomness that they put in with resourcefulness and multi-craft and stuff. But still, I still feel you. See, we'll sell some of this bismuth, and I guess I could send that to my main. That's okay. We'll just throw it up on the auction house and see if we can sell it. Oh, look, there's an ink. Couple inks there. I guess all that was from the treasures. Let's see, vendor 105. Oh, maybe we can sell those. Oh my gosh, please tell me people don't actually buy those. Okay. Look at that. Blueberry Blast, 49,999 gold. Oh my gosh, please tell me no one buys that. Please don't buy that. You can get that for 5 silver. Please don't buy that. Alright, okay, we got some leather we can sell. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Sell all the junk. Okay, now we got some room to get these cups out of here and going.
I have an extended supply of goods for outriders.
You know what I should do, actually? I got a lot of gear in here that is old. But 642. See if we got anything with 500. Because we can disenchant some of this stuff, maybe. Or maybe I put it most of it on my other characters. Okay, it was 593. We can disenchant it too. Maybe I used most of it, I guess. I thought I had, like, that's a pattern. I thought I had a whole bunch of just stuff from season 1 sitting in here, but I guess I put most of it on my other tunes. But I'll keep the stuff that's over item level 600 for alt if I decide to ever put gear on them, I guess. That's 680. Oh, it's a belt. Alright, there's a shield. I bet it'll be very good to get into once housing comes out. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think what are they saying? Yeah, 11.2.7, I think. That patch, I think, is gonna be like the housing patch or something. Or when they start putting it in the game. So that'll be definitely good. Especially get into it and get going like now and stuff before then. You could be sitting in a good spot. Okay, here's some stuff I can disenchant to get acuity. But the only problem is it kind of pains me a little bit
Peruse my inventory again.
when there are huge upgrades. Let's see. He doesn't have any epics. He doesn't need them. Oh man, this is gonna pain me a little bit, I think. Although he'll be able to get... It's fine. It's fine. Here we go. Rip. Ripped all this stuff. Hello, hold on. I should have did. Okay. We'll do the cuffs first to get the weekly stuff out of the way, and then we'll do the epics. Okay, where's my... I got my macro here to disenchant both the cuffs and the... So that's fun. That way, you just hit a button. And it'll do it for me. 3. Okay. Be here. Alright, now the shimmering dust is unlocked, so that's good. More knowledge points. Yeah, I mean, that gives me kind of a good idea for videos too, is like the putting out like a base. Here's how the profession kind of work now, and what the different trees do and all that kind of stuff. You think a video like that would be helpful? 'Cause I mean, but that could be. I could put one of those out. Definitely would start with tailoring and enchanting, but then as I learn the other ones, then I could do some more of those type things. Kind of put some more of these. Oh, clicking, 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 clicking.
My directive has been fulfilled.
All right. All right. Oh, wow. You guys are blowing my mind. You're blowing my mind, guys. 15 concurrent viewers on YouTube. I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Joseph, yeah, I'm excited. I tried to go deep into jewel crafting last expansion. Went to making necklaces to be really good at making elemental lariats. Little did I know it would be a sub 1% drop rate recipe. My character was bricked from that point, and it upset me. Oh, man. I can understand that, man. You get set up in your mind to what you're going to do, and then something like that. It's like, I can see where that could be definitely devastating. That's what I would do. If that happened to me, I'd do the same thing you did. Like, all right, I'm not doing those. I'm not doing professions anymore. Forget that. Forget that noise. Totally get it. We got what, 400 artisan security, so we still need 600. We're gonna have to craft a lot more cuffs, I think. And we do switch back when I go to craft more cuffs. We'll check and see if how the auctions that we did of the exquisite weaver cloth bolts, if we sold that whole stack of 700, or if we got undercut, which is probably we sold some of them and probably got undercut as well. People that ended up getting the drop sold it for gold cap day one. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Can you imagine? Like, that still blows my mind when people, spend gold cap on something. I just can't comprehend it. Hopefully that'll be me one day. I'll be Mr. Gold Cap, laughing, saying, ha ha ha. Ripped to 10 million gold like it's nothing. That would be crazy. Definitely got a long way to get there, though. But yeah, since doing this, though, WoW tokens have been pretty easy to come by to pay for WoW every single month. So that is definitely good. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna have a lot of people doing that sort of thing, and when expansion launches, dropping gold cap for different recipes and stuff. I bet he made like double or at least triple that amount. I guess not to rub it in even more or nothing, but he probably made a killing off of that. Probably like, oh yeah, thanks. Thanks for rubbing the salt in the wound there. Alright, that got us what, 56? I gotta click on all these things. Boom, boom. So the downside of this, get a big stack of this and you just gotta keep on clicking. You can speed it up a little bit if you time it just right. Ashenly, can't imagine being at gold cap, must be so boring. I don't know. I mean, you would think that, but I think a lot of people that hit gold cap are like, they just really enjoy the process of getting gold. So they just keep on going. But I appreciate you coming in, Ashley, and hanging out. That's awesome. All you guys on YouTube today have been amazing. It's extremely motivating. I was pretty unsure about live streaming on YouTube. I don't know why. I mean, it makes sense, right? I got my videos there and everything. But I definitely appreciate all of you guys and gals. I normally just say guys, 'cause that's just how I talk. But of course, loving the stream while I farm plus Q DPS. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's a definitely good thing to do. Farming while you're queued. Talk about being efficient in between dungeons and stuff. That's awesome. That is totally awesome. All right, we're getting 3 more of these. I think we just did, what, 56? Man. All right, that got us to 680. So now... Okay, I said earlier, now we'll go craft another batch of cuffs real quick, and we'll check our auctions to see what we sold so far. Do I flip things on the auction house also? I haven't since I came back to WoW, but when I took my... Before I took my break, I had been flipping things. But I haven't messed with that yet. I don't know, I just prefer doing professions a little bit more than flipping stuff on the auction house, but hey, whatever works. And we'll probably jump into that a little bit at some point in this challenge. But oh man, do I want to list 1,000 of these at once? We sold all the other ones. We'll cut it in half. We'll do 500. I feel like if I list 1,000, it'll be instant undercutters, and then if I want to sell them quicker, I'll have to cancel and relist. But I guess I'm not necessarily, don't have to be in a hurry to sell it all. But okay, what? Oh, sold 5. Yay. But I know a lot of people do, like, you know, like the transmogs and stuff. 3,000 gold there. But I just can't bring myself to do the transmog just because it takes so long to sell.
My directive is to serve you.
And another thing people do is, like, you know, like doing the pets. They'll buy like level 1 pets from the auction house, and they'll turn around and level them up to 25 or whatever it is, and then relist them for a lot more. I guess I don't really think that's would be considered, you know, straight up flipping items, but that's what some people do.
Return and peruse my inventory.
We got, okay, I need to do cuffs. Yeah, I feel like I used to have a really good eye for flipping and all that, and I had, you know, Trade Skill Master TSM set up and the whole 9 yards. But I feel like I made a ton more gold just doing professions. Just starting with, you know, raw material and crafting it into other things. And I think this way is a bit more chill. But, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. However you enjoy it, you know? I think that's the main thing, is finding a way to enjoy it. Because if you're making a lot of gold at something you don't really enjoy, you probably won't do it for a while or for a long time. Okay, why did that stop? Oh, I guess it's just a WoW lag, I guess. Yeah, I'm still green. Okay. It made me nervous for a minute and just kind of stopped crafting. Like, it's not supposed to do that. It needs to keep on crafting so we can get this done. All right. Another 100, so I don't know if that'll be enough or not, but we will try and see. Worst come to worst, we come back and do more. You can also do this with Dark Moon decks. I mean, that's what a lot of people do and recommend, is, you know, getting full Dark Moon decks and disenchanting those. Because the Shimmering Dust is, you get one, it's not a chance, it's a 100% chance to get a Shimmering Dust when you do it that way. And honestly, I don't know which way would be better. It might be cheaper that way, but doing the cuffs gives me, you know, more shards and storm dust that I can use when I'm leveling. I'm leveling up enchanting on my other character. So, but it just kind of depends. I need to sit down and figure out how much gold it costs for that 9,000 there. Okay. On how much gold it all costs and everything, and go from there to determine which one would be better. But I like doing cuffs because it gives me materials that I can just put back into the tailoring and enchanting kind of shuffle thing. Hey Ryan, what are you doing with the cuffs? I'm putting them in my bank so I can use them on to level up enchanting on my concentration alt. There we go. So he crafted just a batch of 100, and then I'll switch back over to my alt here in a second, and my alt will disenchant them to get Shimmering Dust to get the knowledge points for enchanting. So that's why. But if I'm not leveling enchanting alt up, here, we'll put the rest of that stack up. But if I'm not using them for leveling enchanting alts, I make them with the bolts and then and break down the shards to get storm dust to make exquisite weaver cloth bolts. So that's kind of what I do with that. But I appreciate you coming in. For sure. Check quick. All right, 18 concurrent viewers from YouTube. Wow. YouTube is blowing Twitch out of the water. Twitch. There's one viewer, and that's me. Alright, so let's get these cuffs.
I have an extended
Alright,
supply
well,
of
bank.
goods for outlanders.
I need to record this and figure out, you know, the exact odds to get shimmering dust. I gotcha. And then one thing I'll have to be doing too is if I get too many concentration alts set up, I won't be able to like get the quote unquote free storm dust from the, you know, the rank 2 storm dust and stuff. Then I'll have to actually buy dust from the auction house to do the enchants. It'll be less gold per enchant,
My
but I'll
thanks for
be
your
able to
patronage.
scale it much higher. I don't know why I'm running away. Guess I don't need to stand here either. Okay. Okay, let's see. See how many of these we can get. We got what, 680? We get 5 for each one. I mean 320. Oh. Oh, I guess I got some of that acuity from the Gleeful Glamours when... Because this guy's already... I've got a head start. Because he already had Enchanting leveled up to, what, 46? I'm wondering if I should... No, I'm wondering if I should have... if I should have went ahead and leveled this guy to 50 and then unlocked the Disenchanting tree and put points in there so I could get more out of this. And then I could respec at the end. I don't know. Something else I gotta play with. See, this guy's got 22,000 gold, so hopefully that'll be all we need. Although the enchanting tool, the ruined null stone rod, is rank 5 can be kind of expensive. I think that's probably about 10,000 gold he'll need there. But we'll see. That's what, 20, we're about 30, about 150. It's 830, I guess. We'll craft these up and then we'll hit the enchanting. The enchanting leveling. At least this way he'll have a bunch of storm dust to use. I know storm dust definitely adds up and gets expensive when leveling enchanting. Just because you need so much of it. But I usually follow the WoW Professions guide, enchanting guide, on how to level up enchanting. So, I don't know, so what, wow-professions.com? Use that website. Oh my gosh. for a long, long time. Level up professions even way back in the day. All right, so we disenchanted 100 of those, and that was, we got 46. That's not too bad. Well, those drop pretty decently on blues. I just gotta click this button again. Keep on clicking.
That item is still recharging.
Make a little game out of this. If you click it just right, he'll do it really fast. But if you click too early, he'll say, I can't do that. Too late, the bar will disappear. Oh, see, like that?
It is not ready yet.
Oh. Oh, I guess I do this too much. I guess I should get that. I know there used to be an add-on when you're casting, it'll show you the lag when you could cast again.
I cannot use that.
I guess that would be useful here. Because it would count for the lag in the cast bar. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. But that was, I used that back in WoD. That was a while ago. Okay. Oh, golly. Alright, I forgot to switch my flying back. Gotta do that real quick or else I'll get annoyed real fast. Here we go. Okay. Wait. Yeah. So now we got... Oh, we got 203 points. So we like way overshot that. That's okay. That is quite alright. Let me load up this other leveling guide over here real quick. I know it's annoying when not in the game and it's super quiet. Alright, so we should be able to... The ley line residue is going to be a bit expensive as well. So we're going to Gleaming Shatters. Wait. Well, I'm at 46. Here, we'll do weapon enchant. Yes, or wait, hold on. Should be able to get to 50 doing these. For one that I missed. Oh, filter. First craft bonus. Let's see. Oh. Oh, I guess I did them all. Okay. So we can still get points for it. So let's craft. Let's just make one or two. Oh, dang it. Make one, I guess. Okay, that gave us 2 points, so that's good. So get to 48. Okay. Do I have all the recipes? Oh, no. Okay. All right.
May rook nor ram take you far.
I like not being able to have to come to the table to use enchanting, but at the same time, it annoys me a little bit. Just because I'm used to doing that with the tailoring, and I don't have to do it here. Okay, enchanted Beerwood wand. Okay. Need a codified green wood. Buy one of those real quick. Codified Greenwood. Oh, 72 gold. Not too bad, I guess. Go back here. Make one of these things. Alright, so now we are at 51. So we need glimmering versatility now. There it is, okay. And we want to get to 56, so we maybe 5 we can do this. 3, 4, 5. See how that goes. Okay. Wrong button. Okay, there we go. Okay, that got us. What does it say? Oh, yeah, 50, 56. Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel like I need glasses. Pretty bad when I gotta get really close to the screen to look. Okay, Whisper is Silk and Speed. Oh, gotta learn that one.
Speak and be heard.
I guess it might make sense if I would have got my profession equipment first. That might make more sense, but oh well. Okay, this will get us to 60. 4 of these. Hopefully it does. Oh yeah, it's orange, it will. Okay, and then 60 to 70. Armored Leech. 13 of these. 130 Storm Dust. We don't have 130 Storm Dust. So we will Gleaming Shatter some of these. Let's do 50, I guess. I'll give us 150 dust. That'd be a good place to start. Okay. I think we get 75 to unlock the rest of the specializations. But we'll mess with that in a minute. I guess being super efficient, it would make sense to do it now and get my profession gear. But oh well. Maybe that's part of my problem. Maybe I'd be at 10 million already if I was had everything down and super efficient, but I don't know. At that point, it just kind of feels not so much like a game. Oh, and it's non-stop crafting. Okay. That add-on mass salvage assist. I use that and it does its non-stop crafting sometimes. Okay, 60 to 70. Armored Leech. Oh. 13 of these. It says 13. Let's see if we can get lucky and just get to 70 with 10. That'd be great. Okay, 61, 62, 63, 64. Right. Oh. 66. 67. Oh. Not gonna make it. 68. Oh. Oh, we got 68. So maybe we can just do 2 more. And nope. Nope. Uh-oh. Taking more than 13. There, 70. Okay. All right, now I get to do the weapon enchants. So do all 4 of these, and then +1. We're gonna need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gleaming shards, and we're gonna need 250 storm dust, 25 gleaming shards, so we can shatter a good chunk of these. I don't know why I put that in there. It's gonna try to do them all anyway. Yeah, see, it changed it to all of them. You gotta play with that and figure all that stuff out. I know this is super interesting gameplay here. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I saw like over the weekend, there's a ton of different panels that the WoW developers and stuff did about midnight. I haven't really watched any of those. Yeah, well, I take that back. There was one that I watched a little bit of. Watched a little bit of the systems panel. And I think the prey system that they're putting in will be kind of interesting. I mean, it straight up reminds me of Diablo 4. How if you're going through a dungeon and out of the blue, like the butcher shows up. So I think it seems to it works kind of like that. I guess you put a bounty on a certain mob and it'll come at you as well. So that'll be fun. 187. Well, let's just scatter some more. We need 250 of these things. Maybe we can get to 250 and that'll save a good chunk of gold. Six. But yeah, I'm really excited for the expansion. I think I've said that like 30 times since I started the stream. Oh, the 250. There we go. But yeah, I'm very excited. Okay. I think, okay, got a ton of those in my warband bank and all those things I need. Okay, so we're good. So let's do that. Get us to 72. $74. 76. $8, and then one more for good measure. We'll do stone bound, I guess. All right, 80. So now, here's where it gets a little interesting. Before, when I did this, I would buy one of the enchants from the auction house because they were really cheap. Which one was it? It was the Winged Grace, I think. When I started doing this again, like the formula for it is like outrageous. I don't know if people started realizing how much people would pay for those, like 130,000. Like, no thanks. Maybe if I was on that one, 70,000. So instead of buying that from the auction house, I can either spend some points for a chant of armored speed in the tree. Everlasting enchantments. Let's see. Get that out of the way. Which you can get just getting over there. And we got a ton of points, so let's just do that. The other thing you could do is head back to the Kaj vendor in Azkahet and get Chant of Armored Avoidance, but that'll cost the Artisan's Acuity to get 150, so that was probably not the best thing to do, since that's pretty important to have right now. We will do this. Think 10. Okay. And then it's Chant Armor Speed, right? Yeah. We don't have to put any points. Okay. We learned that. Let's go ahead and just unlock these, just to get them unlocked and out of the way. Okay. Now we need to do these up to 91. Where does it go? And I'm going to, what, 30 gleaming shards? Oh, we got plenty in there. We need 240 storm dust. We still need 200 storm dust. We have all these we need, so I'm just going to buy some of the storm dust just to make it go a little bit quicker. About 200. That's like the big cost so far. Oh, so are you buying low mats and making higher grade? Well, right now, I'm just buying the low mats just to get enchanting leveled. But later on, I'll probably be buying materials that are probably higher ranks when I'm doing the actual enchanting crafting. But for leveling, I just get the cheapest one that I can. And did the oldest mistake in the book. Bought stuff from the auction house, but didn't get it out of my out of the mail. Definitely need to do that. All right, so go. That one gave us 5 acuity. 86, 88, 90, and then 91. Okay. So now, I usually buy this point by the Authority of Air. Look at that. Formula, enchant weapon, Authority of Air, 1 gold. Why are they even selling them for 1 gold? Don't they sell? Oh, no. Okay, vendor. I was like, don't they sell to the vendor for 5? But no. But that's the one I would get. Authority of Air. It's because you can get the formula for one gold. I think the other day when I did it, it was like 5 gold. It's super cheap. There is that. And then we just need to craft this 3 times. Gonna need. Yeah, I could use some of my rank 2 dust, but I don't want to because I want to save it for what I'm actually doing the concentration. So I'm going to need. Okay, we got plenty of tinder boxes. We'll need. How many of these we got? Okay. Oh yeah, definitely don't want to do that. So 225 storm dust, 30 gleaming shard. That's what we'll need. Dust, 225. Another 3,000 gold gone. Shard. What did I say? 30. 30. then I have the rest, so that's good. Well, luckily, the tinder boxes are pretty cheap nowadays. And the rank 1 crystals are real cheap, like 3 gold each. Okay, so I just need 3 of these. Two and 3. All right. He's leveled up. Well, level 100. So now he's leveled up. Now we can play the game. Just kidding. Okay. And some of the enchants that he makes while he's leveling, you can just sell some of them back on the auction house to kind of recoup a little bit of gold. But a bunch of them will be like vendor trash. That one's vendor trash. That one is. That one. Oh, 950. Can I sell that for? Oh, okay. 550 gold. We'll take it. Yeah, surprised me there for a while was people actually will buy the rank 1 of these. But if we can recoup some of that cost, that would be great. So you can sell that? I don't know. I ain't gonna worry with it. We'll just disenchant it. Do that right now. Okay, oh, yeah, got a dust. That's good. Okay, I already sold one of those. The Oath Sworn. Yeah, 195 gold. I was hoping it was one of the 900 gold ones, but that's okay. Alright, let's sell these other ones to the vendor.
Keep it real.
Okay. So we are leveled up. Now, we want to put points to where we need the points to be. So first off, since concentration alt use ingenuity, we want to max this node out here. And then we'll also want to max out the residue. And you want to max out the shattering as well. Go that one. And this one. And this one. And then everlasting enchantments. So this is where you decide on which enchant you want to focus on. I know some people, when they do this, they kind of do, you can, I guess, focus on a couple of enchants. But I usually just straight up focus on one. Just so I can get all the procs for that one enchant. I don't know, I feel like it makes it easier. Like how I had it set up. Like have my haste ring guys, then I have my crit guy, and then my crit ring guy, and then my mastery ring guy. So that's kind of what how I'm doing it. So let's see, I had the weapons. Let's see, the chest or crystalline radiance. So I spent a little bit of time just kind of looking on the auction house, just to see what's selling, what the prices is, how many is available and stuff. So this one would be a fairly easy one to go for, I think. 3,500 gold. So, you know, we'll do that on this guy. So as you can see, I put a lot of thought and energy into figuring it out, right? Okay, so we got okay. We got 15 in there, and then we want to go to Earthen Enchantments. And then to here for the breastplates. And we definitely want to go back and max all of those out. Always kind of reach there first before I max everything out. Because sometimes, for me, math is hard. So, just to make sure I don't mess up. And then max that out, and max that out. Gets me the Crystalline Radiance enchant. And I still have 44 points free. I could go and do some other things too. But since I'm focusing on the chestplate enchant, we're going to go with it for now. And if for whatever reason it doesn't sell very well, then I could, you know, switch up into profession tools or just get more points and go into whatever else I want. So that's pretty much that. Okay. So now before we can craft those, we definitely need to get all of that stuff. So we're at 930. I'm going to need to disenchant. Yeah, disenchant a few more things. But I think so. But first,
my directive is to serve
I
you.
want the magically infinite messenger. Oh, gosh dang it! Infinite. There. He wants this bag. Luckily, my main can craft that. So, and luckily, I don't need to send Artisan Security for that. My main can use his. Apologies if you know this already, but if you get TSM, you can use it to mass place the cuffs in your ear and bank and mass put them in your inventory. Oh, really? No, I didn't know that. I knew there were some things you could do with TSM, but I was not aware of that. Thanks for that. That's one thing I need to dust off and get used to using again. Is TSM. But since I've been back after my big long break, I haven't really messed with that at all. But yeah, that would save me like 3 or 4 minutes just switching stuff back and forth. I appreciate that. All right, so commission for Monopoly Man. We're gonna make he's gonna work hard for 5 gold. All right, so we gotta place that order. Okay, now. What was it? Enchanter's Crystal? Yeah. I don't have any tunes that can craft this, so I'm going to have to buy and do a public order. Yeah, save me a lot of time. /TSM, put Pioneer's Cloth Cuffs and /TSM. Oh, nice. Actually, I'm going to write that down. TSM, put in /TSM get. And the item name, huh? I like that. Have to have the bank in your backpack open. Okay. Cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I got that written down in my notes here.
My directive has been fulfilled.
That's awesome. So yeah, I'm already learning stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do the Enchanter's Crystal. So I'm gonna need to get rank 3 of this stuff, probably, and put in a public order. Crushed gemstones. 16 of these.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
So here's where it can be kind of wonky, because you definitely want rank 5, but you can't choose in the public orders. So I usually tip, you know, about let's see what 1,500 gold, and I have only gotten rank 5s, but there is still a chance that I could get screwed there. But let's hope that I don't, right? But okay, and see what else we need. Okay, we still got okay. Artisans tailoring coat, I think is what's maybe it's just artisan. Yeah, artisan tailor's coat. There we go. We'll do a personal order. I gotta do this to one of my other alts. Gotta do it for Ninja Guy. It will include, well, we'll include that. Do there in the personal orders, you can get all that kind of stuff. The Ninja Guy is gonna work hard for 5 gold too.
Return.
Okay, so let's go and craft all that stuff real quick. And we'll check the auctions too. Monopoly Man, see how that's going. Okay. 51,000 gold. That's nice. Okay. Got a few. Let's see, like, prices dropped a little bit. But we sold most of those stacks and we put up pretty big stacks, so that was good. So let's see. Let's put those back up. Oh, actually, I probably should not have done that. Oh well. I do my crafting order or Monopoly L, and yeah, I should have kept 20 of those. The rank doesn't matter on the bag. So, well, we just craft 20 of them real quick. I got dust. We're good. Oh, gosh dang. There we go. Multi-craft tool. 20 craft. All right, we got 20. Okay, start order. And we'll switch tools again. Maybe we can get some mats back. And no mats back. But that crafting order's done. Okay, now Mr. Ninja Guy. You might have to buy stuff from the auction house. That might be what he has to do. Uh-oh. Come on, game. There. Show you how often I play this guy. He still has unspent talent points since I guess since the patch, I guess. Wait, what's he doing here? Oh, well, no. I'll still need the rod yet. But I think I'll need a few more acuity on my other guy for that. Okay, personal. Okay, so I'm gonna need. Can we? This is tailoring, so we'll just go ahead and do. Oh. Start order. I'm just going to use this tailoring concentration. Oh wait, no, can't do that. All right, we'll just do that. So he can spend a little bit of his concentration. And I don't ever use the tailoring concentration. Really nothing good to use it on. What am I going to buy when I hit 10 million? I'll probably end up being like Scrooge McDuck, and I'll just swim in it. Not actually buy anything. I'll just open my bank and just kind of just look at it and say, "Wow, that's amazing." I'll be that old guy sitting on 10 million gold, and then somebody will be selling something on the auction house, and I'll be like, "That's way too expensive. I will give you 500 gold for that instead of 700 gold." That's what I'll probably end up doing. But I don't have anything like specific in mind, but I still would like to get a one of the original Brutosaur mounts with the original auction house mount. I don't have one of those. So that would be cool. Or I don't know, do they have the Spectral Tiger on the black market auction house? That would be something else I'd try to get. But I don't have a long list of things to spend that much gold on. But I'm sure when I get there, I'll be like, "Oh, that looks enticing." Or this or that, or who knows. Or maybe put some into BattleNet balance and buy like a Diablo 4 Battle Pass or something. Oh yeah. Yeah, that Spectral Tiger, man. That's like my holy grail thing I would like in the game. That, or even the rooster mount. I think that's cool. Does that show up on here? No. Is that even still obtainable? Maybe not. I don't know, but that would be cool too. Okay, why did I jump on this guy? Oh no. Let's get to the right character. There we go. But yeah, the 10 billion gold. I think just to say I have 10 million gold. Like, wow. Like, hey guys, look at me. I got 10 million gold. Okay, top 5 mounts. Ooh. Top 5. Top 5 that I currently have, or top 5 overall? I think... Okay, like top 5 overall, I think it would be Spectral Tiger. Would definitely be probably number 1. And then that Rooster mount would probably be number 2. I think those are like... They're so... Like the Spectral Tiger is, you know, just like the classic awesome mount that had, you know, like it has a prestige to it. Then the Rooster mount is kind of, it just cracks me up, really, in the way it looks and everything. And if it's one of those mounts, you get on it and ride around town, people are going to stop and look and say, "Wow, that's different." Let's see. There's 2, third. Man. I'm trying to think. Those 2 for sure. I think third for me was like was Invincible, but then I got it, so I'm like, it's not super crazy anymore, I feel like. But for the longest time, this mount was just like, oh, I want that so bad. But I finally got it during the Collector's Bounty thing. Oh, hey, Halo Dad. Thanks for following, man. Appreciate you coming in. So that's third. Fourth, I think, is Ashes of Alar. Just because it's another one of those iconic mounts. Thanks for the good content. Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. I really enjoy seeing everybody saying like the content that I produce they really like and it is helpful. Because, I mean, that's the main goal. And say nothing's more, I guess, not frustrating, but kind of, well, I guess frustrating could be a good word, is to spend a lot of time like on a video, putting something together, and then like hardly anybody sees it. But luckily, a bunch of you guys have been so kind and grateful for my videos, and thank you for watching them. And it motivates me to do more and to get better at it. Because I know I got a long way to go before I'm really good at videos and even live streaming, right? But I definitely appreciate you guys for sure. All right, so our top 4 so far, we got the Spectral Tiger, that rooster mount. I don't know the name of it, but it's a giant rooster. Invincible, and then Ashes. And then 5th, I think was probably, I think the Brutosaur, the original Brutosaur from, was it gosh, Battle for Azeroth, when they did that? It was like a couple million gold. And now it's now the only way you can get is through the black market auction house. Oh. But I bought this one when it was when it come out. I'm like, "Oh man, that's amazing." So, not spending 10 million gold on the original Bruto was probably a good thing, because I got this one for much less. It was like was it $90? But I used gold, so it was like a little over 2 million, or maybe a little under 2 million gold. So it was definitely a better deal. But the original Bruto, I think, would be my 5th to round it out. Can't wait to try and get the Flaming Owl from Dragonflight. Ooh. What's the name of that one? And then there's the Peafowl. I don't know the name of that Flaming Owl one, but that one's pretty sweet too. I like this one too. It's different. The Mecha Cycle Model W. The Mecha Done achievement. That took me forever. It's like I came back to the game after one of my breaks. And all I did was just work towards this mount. Drops off Iraq. Did I say that right? I don't know. Iraq? You think? Only you got your motorcycles. My Mountain Dew bike. Oh man. Okay, did I get my stuff? Got way off track, didn't I? It's all good. Alright, so we got our bag. Okay, so now, where's... Wait, what does that say? Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so dumb. No. Why did I make the tailoring accessory? I needed the enchanting accessory. Wow. So, yeah, guys. When you're doing this, make sure you make the right equipment for your profession. It happens to me all the time.
I have an extensive supply of goods for our
Thanks for that, Halo Dad. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Now,
My thanks
okay.
for your patronage.
Now I need to regroup. And you know what that means. Need to craft some more cuffs to disenchant. So yeah. That is not what I had in my bingo cards. But that's okay. So yeah. Now back to the exciting world of cup crafting. Turn that off. Oh, I can only do, oh, I need more thread. Of course I need more thread. Always more thread. Couple thousand. I can't believe I did that. Wow. Now it's one thing to do that when you're playing by yourself. It's another thing to do that in front of like 20 people. The little but that's okay. That's okay. We're having a good time, right? Am I right? Having fun? I am. That's good. It's going to be later tonight. I'm going to be laying in bed. And I'm going to be like, why did I do that? I'll be thinking about it for days. So. That's alright. I feel like if I keep saying that's alright, it'll be okay. Whee! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that was interesting. Hey, we still good? Yeah, I guess it's just WoW breaking. Flying too fast, I guess.
My directive is to serve you.
Flying too close to the sun. So yeah, here we go again, spending more time transferring these over. But I could just have TSM. I appreciate that tip though, by the way. The tip is amazing. Do. That is amazing. Wow. Yeah, it's really quiet in the game. The music stopped. It just sounds like I hear running water.
My directive has been fulfilled.
And that's not helpful. Switch tunes real quick. Okay. Okay. What's he got in his mail? Oh. Golden auction. 9 gold.
I have calibrated my
We'll take it.
prices to be reasonable.
Every little bit helps, am I right? Okay. So, profession equipment. We want enchanting. Accessories. Okay, we have the crystal. We need the hat. That's what we need. Hat. Okay, so ninja guy, you get to make it again. Let's see, okay, 300 acuity. Ninja guy gets a 5 gold tip because he didn't remind us or warn us that we were doing that. Okay, artisan enchanter's hat. That's what we need. Click, go.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Okay. We'll go craft it real fast. The ninja guy was at the right place. I logged into him earlier. I'm like, why is he at the enchanting table? Why is he not at the tailoring table? Oh man. All right. Do. Wait. I sent that to the right guy, didn't I? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, because it. Okay. I swear, guys. Because I got to be tailoring to make it. Okay. Duh. There. Now we are on the right track. Finally, right? Okay. I need one residue, ley line residue. Let's see. We might as well. Okay, we'll just buy all that stuff. Where's my here? Okay, gleaming shard. We'll just buy. Wait. Hold up. What we got here? Okay. Have that. He's four. Oh, that's 484. So I'm going to need. Yeah, what, 6 of the rank 3? So I need 6 more of the rank 3 weaver cloth. Oh. Guess it'd be nice if I would have some of those crafted up. I wouldn't have to buy them, but whatever. Not a problem, I guess. Okay. Oh, ley line residue. And oh man. Ley line residue. Needed what? Say 1? I think that was nice. Yeah. I promise you, this hat is going to get crafted today. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh, I still need. Oh, it is not going to get crafted today. Okay. So, cancel order. So, well, yeah, that's not going to get crafted today. Need a 484 concentration, and I have 456 because of earlier, but I messed up. Okay, anyway, let's go back and we can craft or do some more of the cups.
Do you have a query?
Oh, I don't want to click on you. Okay.
I have an extended supply of goods for
Do
outriders.
do 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 do. Okay. Right. What's the third time I've done this today? But yeah, I'm going to need all of these, I think. Oh, we got, what, 46 of those earlier? Maybe we can get to 50 of the shimmering dust. That would be good.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Really put a damper on things a little bit. That's all right. Do. Okay, there's 50. I think we need 400 for the tool.
I cannot use that.
If we can't quite get it today, then we'll do it, finish it up tomorrow.
I cannot use that.
And tomorrow, let's see. I don't know. How long is maintenance tomorrow? Does anybody know?
I cannot use that.
I might have to go live after maintenance tomorrow.
I cannot use
Hopefully it's one of those short ones, though.
I cannot use that.
I know. Cannot use that.
I cannot use that.
Alice in Chain. Breaker of Chains. I like that. They who prevail. You guys see a bunch of names and stuff in the game? Like, you're like, oh man, I wish I picked that name for my character. There's one, a legendary name, back a long time ago when I used to PvP all the time. We'd go to this battleground, and he must have been like a super new player, barely touched the game. Okay, but he was doing PvP. And so we did what anybody would do back in the day. This is in Warsong Gulch. Me and my buddies that were all in the same battleground, we would just hunt this guy the entire time. You know, forget the flag, forget all that stuff. We would hunt this guy just because his name was Tuki Mookie. That's the only reason we hunted him down. Tuki Mookie. Every time we would see him, we'd go and just hunt him down every time. And it was hilarious because he would, much of the times, he wouldn't even attack at all. But you could see him slowly keyboard turning to try to see who was like attacking him or whatever. And he would just like turn to try to, I guess, hit one of us, and we'd be spinning around his character, and he would just slowly be turning. We must have killed him like 50 times in that match. It was like 3 of us. And it was the funniest thing ever, I think. But that name has been entrenched into my head. And I'll never forget that. It's good old Tuki Mookie. What is probably one of the most random things to remember in the game. But it was hilarious. Good times. Oh, we got 47 so far. 48. We're going to get to 50. That'd be cool. Oh, 49. Oh, come on. Last one. Oh, yeah, we did. Nice. Guess we get to 51 if I disenchant the tailor's coat. I can't quite do that. I can't bring myself to do that yet. Watch all that acuity disappear. It would be absolutely hilarious.
I cannot use that item yet.
Do.
It is not ready yet. I cannot use that item yet.
I think one thing I want to do too is
Still recharging.
set up cooking. I don't know if that'll like sell stuff sells very well, but I'll have to research on that. But it's one profession I've always kind of
It is not ready.
not really ever done. too much of.
I cannot use that item.
'Cause it's just like, cooking. But watching some other videos and stuff, it seems like it might be good. At least for, who knows, by the time I get something going with it, it won't be good anymore, but maybe now it is. Who knows? All right, 280. Let's see. Okay, that's some mail. We got here 70 gold. Nice. All right. I think for now, we'll go back to the main guy and check his auctions. Let's see how that's going. Still can't believe I did that. We would have had that guy set up and cranking. Jeez, look at that. Some people undercutting. Oh, they got it down. That guy undercut big. 66. Yeah, I'm not going that cheap. That'd be bad. I mean, I guess technically I could. I think my break-even point for selling these would be 66.5 gold. IMO cooking is okay if you're farming cloth from Dark Flame Cleft because you're going to get a lot of beef. Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Thanks for the insight there. Otherwise, I don't think it's worth it. I do both and it's very minor income. Okay. You farm cloth from the Dark Flame Cleft a lot, Jonathan? I always hear that's the place to actually farm a cloth, but I've always just bought it from the auction house. Hey Doug, are you prepping for housing at all? I'm trying to get all the old expansion crafting leveled up. No. I should. I totally should. I do have some characters that have some of the old stuff leveled. I know my my warrior, he's really old. I think he's got blacksmithing level maxed out, and classic and Burning Crusade. But you know, that's a great idea. Definitely should be doing that. That could be something. That could be huge too. For when that drops. Do you find when you're leveling up the old professions, do you find it fairly cheap to do right now, or is the price on mats to level it up going up pretty hard? Oh, you hate buying cloth, so you farm the dungeon? That's fair. Fair enough. How long does it take to get like I don't know, say like 10,000 weaver cloth? Will that take like 4 or 5 hours or something like that? Doug, you're cheap, so you're farming your own mats for the old expansion. Crafting, leveling up. That's okay. That makes sense. I mean, that's probably a good idea, actually, to just farm the old mats, because you can one-shot everything pretty much, so. Nothing is fun to try and speed run the first 2 rooms as your item level grows in the dungeon. Dark Flame Cleft, heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's what I like doing too, is making like new little games out of different things when you're doing something. That's super good. All right, we got what, 53,000 gold? About 20 weaver cloth and 10 dusk dawn per 90 seconds. Wow. Wow, that seems really good. I guess that's why people do it, right? Am I right? If it wasn't really good, people wouldn't be doing it probably. You do about 300 in an hour, not going all out. Nice. It'd probably be more efficient to buy the old mats and do something else for the gold, but just like the idea of doing it myself. Heck yeah, Doug. Heck yeah. Do it the way you want to do it and the way you enjoy the game. That's what I like too, you know. Definitely not super efficient at things at all. And I find getting to being super efficient not necessarily the most enjoyable unless you do like Jonathan does and make a game out of it. You know, you go farm that dungeon over and over and say, okay, what record can I set and how many I can get in this 90 seconds, you know? But heck yeah, just having fun doing the game the way you want to do it. Jonathan, if your item level is too low, it will take about 3 minutes per run. Okay. So I guess, what? Let's see. What's my item level? I imagine over 600 would probably be a good item level to farm cloth in there, you think? Or maybe like 610 or 620 or something? I feel like 685 would be like, I'd be able to do it pretty easily. Hopefully. Here, let's get some crafting going on sitting here talking. Let's see, we got 3. We'll just craft some of these. Make my potion, switch my tool. Hopefully get some good procs on this stuff. I want to craft this and it give me 6 every time. That'd be cool. That ain't gonna happen, but we can dream, I guess. Man, oh man. All right, so you guys are coming up with the great ideas on different. Okay, so Dark Flame Clef. We can farm that for cloth and cooking mat. I'm writing this stuff down. Okay, with that, you should be good for 90-second first 2 rooms. And then melee is best to do. You are set. Awesome. That's awesome. I'm going to have to try that. Maybe we can do a little bit of that tomorrow. Try that on stream, but I can guarantee you I won't be anywhere close to 90 seconds until I get used to it for sure. See, yeah, the first 2 rooms. Okay, yeah. And then, let's see. And then housing. Okay, crafting. Housing. With the old professions. Level up. Cool. You guys are giving me good ideas. And cards if you are in inscription. You know, I did see a video. I was just kind of just browsing on YouTube like I do a lot. And I did see a video with someone with running tailoring and inscription. So I guess that's probably why they're probably farming in there. Let me get, yeah, that could be interesting. Tailoring and inscription. That's probably what they were doing. I didn't watch the video, but I saw a thumbnail. And I thought, that's interesting, and I just kept scrolling, you know, like you do on YouTube. Trying to find something to watch. And it's, you know, like Netflix. It takes you longer to find something to watch than what you're actually end up watching. The way that usually goes, for sure. Okay. Oh. Clicking buttons. Randomly clicking buttons and making it super quiet. Not awkward at all. Okay. I might set up. Let's see, I had what, 6 guys set up, so I might set some of them up later tonight for the enchanting. Excuse me. And that way tomorrow too, we can kind of skip over some of the stuff we've done today. It will make it a little more exciting than watching me mess up. All right, okay, well, $69.95. We'll sell. Heck, we'll put these up and see what happens. Okay, well, those are what, 42? Yeah, 42.75. Okay, we'll throw up a stack. Why not, right? See what happens. We can sell it. And selling random things. I usually wait on these because when you gleaming shatter, you also get Micro Bloom and, you know, these mats. And I usually wait until I get the stacks of 1,000 for each of those, and then I sell it all in one big stack. A little extra way to make some gold too. Oh man, it's already 12 o'clock. Dang. All right, well, I think I'm going to end the stream here, but I definitely appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out today. I'm going to hit it again tomorrow. I might start a little later, but I'll put golly, I'll schedule the stream on YouTube before I go, so I'll know exactly what time and stuff. So if you're following me on YouTube, then that'd be a good way to find out when I'm going live. Normally I try to do 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Monday through Thursday. But today's been a little longer. We've had a pretty big crowd, especially from you YouTube guys have been amazing. And I definitely appreciate all of that for sure. So I don't know what else to say, really. I'm really happy and I'm really appreciative of all you guys. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll jump back into it. I will have my problem I created for myself fixed for tomorrow. And hopefully I won't do that again. That was definitely embarrassing, but whatever, it happens. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.